We're back at the CBRS Studio podcast number 23.
Wow.
And today we started with a bang. We showed people a little bit of like, how do you call it? How do you call those things?
The little coming soon video. Man, I made a mistake in the coming soon. I wrote double M, which is just terrible.
Hive is oven by you.
Oh man,
this will stick with us forever.
Yeah.
Let's jump into that. Today we have a special guest.
Blaze from Splinterlands.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
What's up, gentlemen? Thanks for having me.
Always. And we had a little bit of conversation with you beforehand, and we're thinking like, when is the perfect time to make this podcast? And I think like everything boiled up to this position where we have a lot of interesting things about Splinterlands. But to people that don't know you, maybe you can give like a little introduction about yourself. What's your position? Maybe how you ended up in the Web3 sphere, in the universe of Hive.
Great. Yeah, no, definitely. I've been in crypto since 2017. I did the whole Steam It back in the day, but I was looking at a broad range of crypto. And I circled back to Steam It after that whole Justin Sun drama and everything like that. And I just happened to come to Splinterlands, which was connected to that in a way, right? Yeah. Since Hive spun off. But I am taking the role of lead sales and marketing for Splinterlands. I've been playing the game since 2022, like really playing it, but I invested back in 2020, late 2020. So I've been around for a long time with the game, and I'm loving every bit of it.
Absolutely. And the game is just evolving every time, like the new lands coming up. It's crazy. Like finally, today Marius showed me how I can see like the proper lands which are on sale. Because every time I would just go on the land itself and like click on every land and see if it's on sale.
Yeah, he would go to the map. He's like, this square, no, not for sale. This square, no, so not crazy. For sale. I'm like, well, this should be easier, right?
Finally, I'm definitely like, today I'm going to buy some lands. I'm very interested.
Yeah. Speaking of land, right? So I think we should kind of ask you if there is something you would like to tell us and the viewers about Splinterlands, some new updates, something what's new coming to Splinterlands.
Spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
I know Splinterlands, we're on fire again. The team has been building since 2018, right? And the beautiful thing about this game is that it captures, there's no elevator pitch for the game in general because there's so many games within the game.
Yeah.
But to attract people, you need to have a fun, entertaining environment. And I think we're at that point right now where the game is fun, it's entertaining, it's not boring. You don't have to spend hours playing one game. It's a quick auto battler. You can get a battle out in 2 minutes. So if you're in the airport running around, you can play. If your wife's talking and you're acting like you're paying attention, you can play.
Good one. Oh, yeah.
Straight into CBRS mode.
And we're taking the approach from like, we're just going to have specialists in each area because not one person can know everything and have everything in this game. But it's a super entertaining card game is the bottom line. So that's like the primary focus. But then what other card game can you do where you grab your card and stake it on land where you put it to work to go mine crypto? So we are pioneering this new wave of gaming. And I think we're at that point right now where before, crypto games were basically play to earn. And, it was kind of like work. It wasn't that fun. You're just clicking around and, earning crypto. And after a while, it would get old. They all had that sentiment to them, right? And this is where it's game changing. We come in from a different angle. It's entertaining. Like I said, you can play. We're getting the mobile app ready to roll out. It's already functional on for web browser, so really good experience, and we're just about to take it to the next level here in a few weeks. So looking forward to share the details. I think I have some screenshots that I sent you that we'll have up soon that everybody else can see if they haven't seen it already. But in regards to what's new is we've been kind of in this, I think a lot of crypto games, but especially where we had these waves where we had something come out, and then after a while, there's nothing much going on because everybody was building. And it was just these constant, like, you know, people can lose interest that way. But we're at this point where we've done all the hard work, where the core areas of the game are built, and now it's easy to add on cool new stuff. So we have the new set coming out. It's Conclave Arcana. It's an absolute banger. I'm telling you, the entertainment.
I see people cannot wait to get them. They're like,
my legs under the table are dancing, man.
like I really literally see on X.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Splinterlanders are just saying, "I'm just all in."
Yeah.
Everybody's going
And
all in on this.
The
It's
thing
amazing.
is, you know, like you turn on X and like you see cards after cards after open packs. You know, like it's and the community of Splinterlands on X is very, very active. It's like an army.
Yeah, just I wanted to say that Splinterlands really grew over the year, like really fast on X, and the community really hardcore.
That's why I'm saying generally about Hive, people are real. Like people are really real, you know, and they help each other and they push, because for us also back in 2017 when Steam it was and everything, like when you get that itch and you get the first upvote on your post, on your video or something, that drive is insane. You get like, oh my, I need to do a bit better job with a bit more time to put more quality in my posts, put more like fun stuff, but also having your own niche. So yeah, I see how like Splinterlands
is also like opening the pack and you get the gold foil and you're like, oh my god.
yeah, I was just saying, like I was opening I just went to the silver one and I got like several chests. I used the potions, and just like when Minigunner was knocking on the door, I opened the card and you go to the gold foil. I was like, dude, I'm gonna show it straight to him, you know, like I was in the midst of opening.
That was cool.
Yeah,
it's super cool.
We'll get ready for more of that, right? Because I'm taking that to a new level. I come from a collector background, so when I came on board from a marketing angle, my first thing to do is to add more dopamine into the game for collectors. And we have new foils coming out, and they're going to be freaking amazing. And maybe new later foils on the show, I'll get a little more about what those foils are all about.
You know how like not super hardcore. I've seen hardcore people, but like we're so passionate about this project since the beginning. Like you can probably even see the first promo cards that we got in 2018 in one of the festivals in Krakow, Team Fest back in the days. But it was really cool to meet the creators of the game and like jumpstart the journey, you know.
You met
Yabat Mat,
Agrud also?
Agrud, yeah, cool. yeah. It was super cool to have like, and that's the fun thing also about the festivals, you know, that the people who are like guys you like look as gods, you know, and then you come to them and you take the hand and you have a casual conversation, you know, have
real people, right?
Real people,
and that's why it's so cool. Like there are so many projects out there when, you know, these creators become big nosed, like I created stuck up, you know. But that's why it's so cool from Splinterlands. Like the team is just relaxed people.
And also in a Discord, you can just come on and have your questions and you're going to be answered. Like
very fast, like the community. Yeah. I went there also. I went to the Discord channel on of Splinterlands. I went there, I asked a question, and in seconds, I got an answer. Like, you got to do this, you got to go here, this. Yeah. Bam! Yeah. So fast.
That's the power.
Yeah, we have a great community, and same with Hive, right? Like, I think it's just the fact that we're loaded with authentic people that are here to stay versus other projects that are trying to get rich, right? So they're looking for the pump and dumps, and you saw that all cycle in 2021, and Hive has just built a great foundation, and Splinterlands is building a great foundation to just thrive, right?
Yeah, it hones its people, you know, like that's very important.
What happened on Wax?
What do you mean? What happened? Oh, the land sale. Yeah, like
I was like,
$700.
Really? It was like the number one project on Wax, Splinterlands. I'm like, what's going on? Like the sales went crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but we had over $250,000 in sales of just cards alone this month. Not only that,
what the
new
hell
voucher
is
card.
250,000? Only
Yeah.
one month.
That's not it though. That's not counting land, and that's not counting our new voucher card. Our new voucher card. Did you see the new card that came out? Do you guys have it yet?
We don't have
No.
it.
Stealing gains? No, that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
saw.
I saw it. Yes.
He looks like Draven from League of Legends a little bit.
Well, that card has sold over $40,000 worth of vouchers already, and it hasn't even been out a week.
Uh,
Talking about
how, like, really, just what we just said, people are going all in. It's insane. It's
yeah, well, the FOMO is real, you know.
Hey,
The FOMO is real.
yeah, and congrats on that. I mean, that's
Absolutely.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
big
Well, the
boys
thing is
numbers.
and we're early too, right? This is like it's not a really bullish market yet. This is just straight up, people loving the game, and you can see kind of a decouple, right? And that's our goal. We're building a structure of, we're treating it like a business. We just hired Dave McCoy as the COO of the
Yeah.
business.
Yeah,
Congrats on that.
Congrats on that. Nice.
And we're in the trenches right now, but we're about to lift our heads up and reveal what we've been working on. He just came on board not too long ago, but he's been a community member since the beginning, and it's so great to have somebody with him and his business mindset that allows us to have a better structure internally and helps us out that has that kind of attitude as well. So we're building a really good team, and again, we're here to build this out and do it right, and it's happening. So
We can feel it. We can feel it.
Yeah, definitely. Like the excitement, the first craziness that I've seen was with the survival mode.
Yeah.
When people were like saying, "Wow, this brings so much difference of gaming or into Splinterlands. Like people can now really go do the wild, do the modern, do the survival. They can lands. They can really jump here and there and just it's just bizarre. It's you are creating. It's like Splinterlands is creating their own ecosystem kind of in the game, where you just if you want to play like
Casually.
like part of the game but in different way.
Yeah.
On Splinterlands, it's possible.
No, it's like its own ecosystem.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one tower defense. But that would be cool also, you know.
yeah, well, we have Soulkeep. They're doing their thing, but the main focus right now is the Splinterlands, and we're just absolutely killing it right now. So,
I love Soulkeep.
That game within the game. That's what I love about this, and I think it just brings crypto together and gamers together, right? Because remember, we have liquidity pools, right?
Yep.
We have land, we have the whole play to earn aspect, but then you have like the pro gamer that's not really even thinking about that, where they're just playing the game,
They just grind, yeah.
the leaderboards, and they want to brag about that, and it just allows for all levels. I had somebody internally mention that they only play so they can get matched up in survival mode with the whale and take out one of their really good cards. That's their game. They don't. They don't care about losing. They just want to pinpoint one card that they want to take out, and they'll take it out.
Oh, this is so crazy.
Really,
it's so super nice. And also, we have guilds. It's another way of playing the game. You know, they have your own shop. They have their own battles.
Yeah.
It's also like a new kind of thing. So many layers. The Splinterlands is the real lasagna of a game.
You guys are also like trying to kind of change the brawls, right?
Yeah, so right now we're focused on Conclave Arcana, right? It has new gaming mechanics. We have the new summoners coming in. And just to weave a little bit, but like the new summoners, they're going to be able to summon elves, right? For example, so it doesn't matter what element they are. So what happens is the collector mind kicks in, and it's all of a sudden it's like, I want to collect all the elves, or I want to collect all the orcs. I did a poll, and I think the dwarves were in the lead for the most popular. So that's another game within the game, just collecting your favorite races and such. So but yeah, as soon as we get done here, that's one of our top priorities in the second half of this year, is focusing on brawls and tournaments and giving them a facelift, because it's been a while since we put the energy into there. But again, we have to prioritize our focus, and our team is running lean and mean. And no, it's going good. We're going to get there. We're going to get to card collecting so you can trade in game and send buy offers and sell offers, kind of like they have it on Wax already. That's on our agenda, and yeah, things are coming together.
Cool. I guess like a lot of people kept on asking some time ago. They were like kind of pushing like when marketing, but I understand you guys want to really finish up some really important stuff in the game itself before you like really start focusing a lot on marketing. Like,
yeah, thanks for bringing that up. So like it's that thing. We want a product that sells itself, and then we want to amplify the message, right? That's what we want to build. You don't want to have a half-assed product and then convince people that it's a good game.
Yeah.
So that's just it. Sometimes you just gotta bite your lip and keep building, and then we come out of the trenches with our heads up and with a product ready to take over the world. So
I agree, because otherwise you will kind of lose. I agree. No, I kind of agree, because you will lose money actually when you do full marketing on a half-finished product, and you want, well, not half-finished. There's a lot already on Splinterlands, but you want to have it like fully done, and then focus on that marketing, because you can reach in many different areas.
Not to do like Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
The first year was just shit, like all bugs and stuff, you know. It's a great game, but like after a while, like I don't want to play because I know how many bugs there are.
Yeah. So because every person that you reach with marketing, you want that person to stick to the game and not lose that person.
No, exactly.
Right?
And like if I start playing the game and I see bugs, you know, then I'll just wait, or I assume that's how the team works, you know. So you don't want to leave any room for those assumptions. You want to have the people enjoy the game and play it fully, like.
Yeah.
Right. So I come in and that's the first thing I look at, and I see our retention rate. I run our reports and I look at how much people are spending. I'm like, okay, we got work to do. Instead of come and play. No, we have work to do, and we're going to get there. And we're building all of our energy around this launch coming up. And I'm telling you guys, it's worth the wait. And I appreciate everybody's patience, but it's, oh man, I am so excited. The dopamine fully ready to explode. Like, oh man, with the new foils,
Dude, there's so much.
I can see he wants to say it, but he's not. He's like, I just want to say exactly how. If I would tell you exactly how it looks like, what's gonna happen, but I can't. Not yet.
No.
Let me spill the beans. This is first. The black foils are max level cards.
Oh my god!
Black foil max
foils. Get the
man.
Okay, guys. Guys, black foils. What's gonna happen? Dude.
Unstake HBD. Initiate now.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Black foils.
Black foils.
That's super
they're
cool.
going to be hard to get, but when you get them, everybody will know.
Oh, man.
Man, that is so
I cannot
cool.
wait for that. That's going to be insane, definitely.
Man, the FOMO is real. I'm telling you, everybody's like, now I want to have those cards, you know? I had a question for the people also that doesn't know too much, and I don't know too much about the lands, but I'm very, very keen. Could you maybe explain a little bit how lands work and what's the
like also like lands, they have some effect on you playing, right?
So yeah, that's
when you're battling, right?
I wanted to ask that, like, what's the connection? What's
That's a complicated one to get into. I'll bring our land. We'll have to get a call in with our land experts, and they'll be able to dive into the rabbit holes of all of the benefits that land will be giving you, or the things that you can do now. It's just there's so many layers to it. But basically, we're at a stage right now where we're able to tie everything together. So now is when land starts getting fun. Now you have other resources that are on land. I don't know if you've seen the new updates that came out.
Yeah.
So now you have other resources, and then now we're going to have the ability to do things with the resources. For example, generate potions to be able to increase your odds of getting that black foil. Right?
So good.
And you have to do it through land, or little games like that within the game. But it's going to be nonstop, gentlemen.
It's crazy, man.
I hope everybody just heard what he just spilled out.
Yeah.
I hope you just understand what he just said, because you gotta get those potions.
But
Damn.
question is, will there be then a different potion, especially for
Yeah,
that?
that's the plan. That's the plan.
Oh man.
That's so cool,
Amazing. Oh man.
man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be at
but
my
we're
desk
planning. There's
buying
a lot
lands.
more to it too, right? Like we're gonna be the core thing behind it was to add benefits to the card game, so you can generate, I don't know, burner abilities or all kinds of things that we can do. And now we're at a point where we can start getting creative and figuring out what's the best priority list to do and get it sorted and start knocking it out. But yeah, that's just going to be so entertaining.
Like since so do you guys also like when Yabapmat, is he also like a lot and will engage in the team and like talking to you guys what you guys are gonna work on? Do you feel like he has that more bigger freedom now since McCoy is there? Do you like see in Yabatmat that he's like there again,
Back in the cave.
back in his
he's relieved, right? You can feel the pressure off his back.
Awesome.
And I came in and helped out where I can, but again, we didn't want to spread too thin, so we really needed help. And Dave coming on board has just been a huge value add. And just again, shout out to my team. We got Royal Eagle, Lily, Alonso, Clemente, testing Conclave Arcana hard, investigator that's doing like all the meshing together of all the work from the devs coming from different angles. There's so many. Nate and the art team, Joey and his lore. I'm working with so many wonderful people, and then I have the community too. So like,
Dude.
it's like the
No,
days
shout
are
out to the
just so
team, man. Shout out to the team.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a great job, and how the cards look, how the lore reads, like all of these are very, very important. Like as myself, I had the game studio at one point in my life, and I really knew that when I want to make a game, I want to make a game that is a game for gamers,
Yeah.
and that is very important, that you don't have as like the lore side, that has to be really like comprehensive but also engaging, and all the like visuals, like it has to attract you to stay on the thing. So you really see that on Splinterlands, like they really put a lot of effort, and as you said, the community is being allowed to chip in so much on those things, that a lot of things coming also from the community.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
understand like marketing is more than just going out and promoting, right? Marketing isn't. We have to listen to our community to gauge what the importance is of what we do next. So we're always have our ears to the tracks, as they say, listening to our community. And remember, our community owns the game. Like we have SPS, we have it staked, and their voice matters. So, and remember, I am the community too, and that's something very special. You have the corporate world, right? Where you're just a number. I don't care what it is, but you're just a number. They can say they care about you, but at the end of the day, if you're not producing, you're out, right? And you're doing something you don't want in many situations, and it's almost like you want to work, be as productive as possible, and work the least amount of time because your time is valuable. So you want to get in and get out. With Splinterlands and the DAO, this is just it's morphing business in a way, right?
Yeah.
Because most of us are here because we want to be here and we want to help the game thrive. And we don't care. A lot of us are 7 days a week, right? We're available 24/7. We're engaged, and we're moving this in the same. We're all spinning the wheels in the same direction, and there's just something super special about that because you're getting productivity at levels of it's running with passion and love, right? Like we want this to work, and I know we have so many things to work on, but we just bear with us because we have to prioritize. We're running a team, and they're running lean, and everything we do is important. So we don't want to get derailed by little things. And I don't mean that we're not going to get them done, but we have to put them on our list. And again, it might be months down the road, but we're thinking about it too because we love the game and we want to add everything right now, but we just can't. We have to be structured.
That's how it is when people who are working, like making the game, who are not just working as like part of the work and that's it, but really believing in this in the project, because they know it's something much different than there is out, and it has so much potential in becoming like the greatest Web3 game ever.
I mean, like, just imagine
being a part of that.
Since the beginning, it was just a card game, and now it's like ecosystem.
It's much more
multiverse of
and
of
community
things.
see that as well, and then especially with the DAO, that what you just said, that people have a voice in kind of leaning into where the game should go to. It is just a great feeling, because once you vote on something and you see this being implemented in the game, it's like
I did it.
This I wanted this. I wanted this, and it's there now.
And
let's go.
That's the beauty of decentralized projects, where you can really shape the thing that you love to do.
You have an incredible job. All I want to say. Like, even though I'm sure you are working your ass off like hours and hours, but for the love of the project, I think it's kind of like energizing you every time, even though I know from us also, when we're tired, but when we're doing something for the love of us, it just motivates us more, and we kind of get more energy, and we continue like, okay, now I gotta sleep for a couple of hours, but then let's go again.
It's like a coffee in the morning, like you just get pumped up like about new stuff coming out, and it's crazy.
Yeah, well, our creative director had labeled the tagline Von Ack, right? Which means together we rise, and it's spot on. I want everybody to do well, even the haters. You'll have them in the chats, and then you just have empathy for them, and you're like, man, I wish they can turn their lives around and focus on the good, and so we're here to help people, and again, we all want to rise together, and we're going to bring this game to the top. And when you say #1 game in Web3, I think we can go beyond that, right? I'm targeting Hearthstone and World of Warcraft in a way too, right? And Magic the Gathering, because remember, like, I owned a computer gaming center back in the early 2000s, and I ran the business, so I was making money playing the game and enjoying it with my clients. It was great and all, but and the time they spent, they did learn a lot. You can learn a lot in games, believe it or not, and a lot of them pursued the paths of gaming, building games and things like that. So it was great from an education standpoint. But at the end of the day, you don't own a part of the game, right? You think you do, but you don't. That warrior that you put a full year in to build, and all those assets that come with it. It's like, if you don't pay your $20 a month subscription, it's gone, and that there is, again, I see that coming to an end, and that's where Splinterlands comes in.
Yeah, you're owning your share. Yeah, you're a part of the game.
Because just like, imagine like something like that, like you have now, just like on Warcraft, you have communities that used to just kind of play the game. It's like really communities against communities. So I see also something like that, like small groups, like you have the guilds now, but like really sitting down in the same room.
Party.
You would have like 10 guys, sitting down in the same room, just maybe like at this table, having lunch, having a beer or something, and playing Splinterlands, and just going full force in the battles, and just. I really see that. Like before, like you said, or you have this internet cafes, right? And people would just go with computers, and they would just go there. I used to do that as well.
Same.
Just go into the dungeon, you go all the way down. You see all these guys just with the red eyes, going.
My brother used to work at one of those shops with like PlayStation 1, and what we would do, we would like LAN party, red alert, and in the middle screen we would put some VHS, like some blockbuster movie, and just have the whole night. So you could say like, you pay €10, and then they lock you up in the place for the whole night, and you're just gaming it out, watching movies.
I see that with Splinterlands. I really see that. I think it's possible.
But also, as you mentioned, like a lot of games, like there's so much words in the world, there's big vocabularies and lots of words we didn't know before we started gaming. Nobody knew what is loot, nobody taught you what is loot, and many different games like weapon types. There's so much to learn from games.
Yeah.
One thing you mentioned before we started, which we didn't know that we had a possibility to do, but we kind of gonna free ball it. You said that you want to do a giveaway. Should we do like a 5 winner giveaway that we choose 5 people and give some packs away?
Definitely, let's do it.
Hell yeah! So what they need to do?
So okay, let's do this. So this podcast is coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right. So all the users need to do is reblog this podcast on X.
Yeah.
Like and tag,
follow
and tag 3 friends.
Yep.
Not free, not like for
Not
free.
free friends.
3.
3 friends.
Yeah.
Vonak.
Yeah, they can just comment Vonak also.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
go. Oh man, that's awesome. I guess we will check out the details more later on how many packs are we gonna give away.
It's on you.
It's on you.
20 Rebellion packs. Let's do that.
Sorry?
20 Rebellion packs.
Dude, 20 Rebellion packs.
That's something
Guys,
worth retweeting.
Hey, those things are getting scarce, by the way. I don't know if you've checked the market, but those, I think they're like $4.50, $5 a pop now.
Dang.
And they're getting scarce. So I don't know if you want to rip them when you get them or hold them. I can't hold them.
but I would hold them because it's like
Oh,
you
man.
cannot
Yeah.
get any like
Yeah.
you can still buy some Chaos Legion packs.
I bought some.
And I see
mean,
this
I think
one
I bought
guy.
like 80.
I saw some guy like tweeting saying like a picture and times 5,000 something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man.
dude, because it's like what 35 cents.
Yeah.
Like let's go, Vonak.
I did the same.
Yeah,
I did
no,
the
I
same.
think
Not
they're up
as
to
many.
60 cents now. So
Yeah.
if you were able to get them at 30 cents, you're a lucky dog.
Dang.
So, and I don't see that stopping because of all the different game modes that we have coming out. And
Absolutely.
remember, that's the thing that we have over everybody else is we have the ability to keep adding value to our older assets. So
Yep.
the early investors are the ones benefiting. And remember, the new people who come on board, they can't go on the market right now and complete their Rebellion set because there's none available, right?
Yeah.
So just that alone is like, the collectors are going to be coming on board and they're going to get into Conclave Arcana. They're going to get it all dialed in and they're like, all right, what's next? And they're going to look back. Oh, this synergizes well with this card. Oh, this card's not on the market. Let me go send this guy a trade offer that has 3 of them. And I think that's going to take us for the next 4 or 5 months. Like people are just going to be figuring it out, like all the different combos and such, that alone is going to keep our community entertained for months and months to come.
Yeah.
Can you like tell us a little bit about the Conclave Arcana, like how it's going to be sold? Like is it like pre-sale first? Like how you guys see it?
I'll have all the details next week.
Okay.
Maybe a little. Yeah, next week should be available. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a pre-sale. We're going to sell X amount of packs, and then if that sells out, the main sale is going to come. Most likely it's going to sell out. The main
Yeah.
sale.
Likely, yeah.
So early May is going to be the main sale, and then it's going to be available to everybody, and they're going to be able to buy in game.
I really see it's being sold in one day.
Yeah. Depends on how many they
I
drop.
mean, I really see it because I don't forget there are people who are going all in and they're like showing that how much crypto they have taken out to put into buying Conclave Arcana.
Yeah.
Arcana. Arcana. It's a lot. So I'm really like, you heard it here first. I think it's gonna be sold in one day.
Yeah. What happened with Lance? Also, it was gone really quickly, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And now also, like it's how many lands are there like for sale? It's not that many. Is when I see for sale, what 500?
Yeah, like if you go and check your regions and stuff, sometimes you don't have anything available in your region, right?
Yeah.
So you have to go buy other regions up, and it fluctuates. It's kind of all over the board, and I think land is probably the area with the most opportunity in regards to going and buying up the market. I'm always tempted to buy more, and I think I need to take action. The problem is I see cards I don't have, and then I run out of money, and it's a cycle.
because we're like checking lands today, and we saw some lands for what, $14. But like you gotta understand how lands work, and if it's like if you should buy the land for 14, because otherwise like $14 it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like what are the benefits of having that land then for $14? Of course you have like the lands where you can grow grain and stuff like that. You can, then later you can build specific buildings that generate other stuff. So I mean, if you want to know more, I mean, read up and see what lands are there still available, and just get some. Because I am gonna get some
today.
Today.
Finally, I found how I can find like the free lands or something that I can buy. It was so crazy. I was just literally for an hour like click, no, click.
That's
and, like one guy just having the whole region bought out, completely.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I suggest everybody head over to X or go to our Discord and go to land or go to the tavern, and the community will help you out. If you already have a lot of land, you can jump into Land Baron's channel, and that's where all the juicy's going on.
Oh, awesome! Like specifically for lands, nice.
Yeah. Now, is there maybe anything else you would like to say? Maybe forgot something to ask.
Maybe you forgot some other beans you want to spill.
Yeah, no, I think that's good for now in regards to the spilling the beans. But just again, the synergies with Conclave Arcana is something that the game has never seen before. Like the fact that you're going to be able to summon all elves under one summoner is. And not only that, the abilities, they add synergies to it. I can't give you the abilities, but it's just like what's going on, what is this game? Everybody's gonna and there's I like when I'm going through testing, some games last 2 rounds, I'm like, what just happened?
Wait, you guys had the testing part. Like, can you like give us a little bit of an idea what kind of feedback you got from everybody who were testing the game?
Okay, that's opening up next week.
Next week. So I'm like for everybody who's gonna do the testing, man, you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, well, we're sorting some things out. We have a couple of cards that need to match the lore, and we just need to change a couple of little things up. But we're at the tail end of testing. A couple of cards we want to see if we can get buffed just a little bit. And
nice.
And again, make everybody happy and get in sync with our team and make sure that it's good to go. But I don't see any reason by the end of this week that the map testing server isn't up and running. Or at least announced next week at worst case scenario.
It's real when the lead marketing is excited as like we are about the game. You
can see it on him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you have no idea what's coming up, man.
Guys, this is incredible. Like I just when he's just said black foil, I'm like,
yeah,
dude. I know.
My legs are like twirling.
I can't accumulate assets, right? I'm here literally. I'm, if I was, if it was my wife and she was working at a Louis Vuitton or something like that, I would probably tell her to quit her job. Because she's spending all of her money on purses, right? That's me right now. Right?
Yeah.
But again, I'm here for the cause, right? I did well last cycle, so my energy is strictly fun game, dopamine, more, bring people in, good times.
That's what the games are about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, I do want to say, like, little things in the game that we're going to add to, like, hook you. Like, daily activities that we're working on so people can learn the game. So we're going to have, like, daily focuses back. We're working on the structure right now to bring those back that we had a couple years ago. And then also little things like spinning the wheel. We all like that dopamine.
Where did you get that idea?
Well, that's the thing. I think a lot of us just in general like have these ideas, but like, and then there's just so many good ideas. It's like, which ones are you going to bring to life first?
Yeah.
We've been spinning the wheel for a couple of years already.
But on all kinds of areas, right? And land, and in the rewards shop. Also, we can implement burning mechanisms for DEC. So those who those who don't want to land on that activity for the day. They can pay a little more to spin if it's over the 3 free tries
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
super true. Yeah, super cool.
And you get those whales that are just like burning DEC, skip it. That's the one I want to play today, and or anybody, and we can just do small amounts, but all of it to add value to the ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
What about scratch cards?
Oh, stop it!
You want me to sell
Because
tobacco in the game too, sir?
I felt quite lucky, so I bought 2 scratch cards today.
Yeah, we will see if we're gonna win 1 million or 5 million and
that goes
quit our
straight
jobs
to-
and start working on Hive full time.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
hands down, right? Like lottery within the game, and that's what Dave McCoy and we're having our meetings and like figuring out what we can do to make it really fun. I even have this idea of like a donation lottery, because I love giving cards out. I jump on streams and give my own cards out to streamers that are talking about Splinterlands, and I would love a donation pool that we can all throw extra cards to, and then maybe a whale wants to drop a big card in there.
Oh,
This is perfect, dude. This is such a good. I just wanted to say, just man, just saying, like, the new players on Splinterlands. This is where the community should embrace and really help the new players, because it is hard. It is difficult to come in a totally new environment, because there are so many possibilities to play the game. There's so many different cards, so many different abilities. You have to learn and understand, and so there are moments when you get stuck, and are the moments when you have to help. And these donations can be such a boost,
it's
amazing.
It's like a food bank, for new players.
Right?
Yeah, they can all come gather on a certain time, you can drop some packs and cards. That's cool.
Because like you guys you have a tutorial already, right?
So heads up, like that's one area we didn't touch on. Again, a lot of areas. Maybe if we were structured and we had our if we weren't freeballing it, we would be a lot more organized and be able to hit everything that we want to hit. But in regards to that, I don't know if you joined their town hall, but last week, but we dropped a lot of goodies on the town hall on Thursday. So go back and rewatch our town hall. We share a lot of stuff there. But in regards to that, I lost my train of thought. How about that?
Tutorial. Yes, tutorials.
So we have campaign mode. And campaign mode is going to be a mode that we can expand on. So the new players come in and we're going to help them exactly like you're saying, because it's overwhelming with all those abilities. So we have the campaign mode that we're going to be able to have carrots at the end. So they complete a task, something very simple, and we kind of guide them through the basics. So again, it's easier on them, so they're not so overwhelmed.
It's very much needed.
With these campaign modes that we're doing, we're going to be able to expand on it. So with the current structure that we have, we're looking at it and we're like, we can do this for all kinds of things. We can do it for a lot of PvE, right? Where you have lost mode, where you're going in and you can take like 50 cards and go battle this like super powerful card and retry if you fail. And we can build all these games within the game just with the campaign mode.
Like a major boss, that you attacked with your whole guild and such. Yeah, that's super cool.
Man.
Like World of Warcraft when you did the raids, maybe we can do something like that. And who knows? We can do whatever we want. This is our freaking game, man.
Yeah,
like
that is freedom.
Yeah,
man, this is like incredible when you like, just like we're talking now, and I can imagine you guys, like the whole team is sitting and we're just freeballing with ideas, like we can do this, that, and it's possible. It's possible. And that's where that excitement is there, because you just write everything down. Okay, but let's first do this, okay, and then we can do that, and you cannot wait to go into that and that and this and that. Man,
it's super
I don't
cool,
have time for any other games.
Yeah.
I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Warcraft. I haven't played in years. I haven't played since 2019. All those things are gone. Before I was exploring, doing a little bit Alien Worlds, trying a little blockchain games, doing all this kind of stuff. Blankos, all those.
Bit dry. They all are quite dry.
Kind of like Counter-Strike. But now I don't have time for that. It's all in it's all in Splinterlands,
you hear that, guys, right? Your marketing lead is full on Splinterlands.
Yeah, but because Splinterlands, you like not playing one game, playing 7 different games.
Yeah.
And that's what it's cool about. You can just chill there, like go from one to another to third, and like all these tasks, all these different variations of game. You're already there for the whole day.
And still, when you like explain to people, especially when you go to guilds, right, and you explain like how much there already has been given away in guilds, it blows people's minds. Yeah. Like how I don't remember now what is it, how much is it actually at the moment? 5 mil or something?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of money.
It's crazy a lot of money that people just win when. And you can win really big.
Yeah.
And then also like with the guilds, can anybody start their own how you call it? Man, I lost it as well.
Guild?
No, the guild, yes, you can start. But what I'm saying is when you go into the where you create your battle, something like that. What's it called, man?
Oh, you mean Brawl?
No, not Brawl. Sorry?
So you have your brawls and tournaments for the
tournaments,
guild?
that's what I mean. So you can create your own tournament, right?
Yes.
Can anybody create their own tournament?
Yes. So there's limitations on some things, and we're whitelisting like more abilities, but that's one area, remember, we talked about we're going to put more energy in to make it. Remember, there's a challenge mode now too. Just want to let everybody know where you can play with ghost cards. And the ghost cards give you the ability to play with any card at any level. So
this is crazy. This is the learning part.
Yeah.
This is like so important to really teach yourself.
Yeah.
And then once you... And you can create your own decks. You can.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can try out all the kind of different synergies, and find out what is your approach to the fight.
You can really build your strategy there.
Yeah,
amazing, good, nice.
Very nice.
It's especially also good for the new players because, the new players, they whatever cards they have, they can play, and then they will be like thinking, okay, I have this deck and I always lose against this deck. How can I win against this deck?
Yeah,
then they go there, they try things out. So these are the cards that I need. Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and remember the cool thing about Conclave Arcana coming out is it's going to give the new players plenty of cards to purchase. Right now they look at the market like, oh, I can't afford that. Where we're going to have cheap packs for Conclave Arcana to allow people to build their decks, because what happens is they're going to play the challenge mode or the practice mode, and then they're going to start falling in love with certain cards. And then they're going to want to go buy them on the secondary market, or they want to pull them in packs and they know what they're pulling.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, again, entertainment within itself. And then that's going to last quite some time because, again, those dollar packs that we're going to have are going to be available to everybody at any time for quite a while. So, and also another thing is, like, internally that I think there's confusion, and again, legendary cards are legendary, common cards are common, but the word common, and the word rare are not the best words we can use. I'm loving to propose something else because all of our cards are awesome, right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's unique situations for all cards where a common card could beat a legendary card in a certain environment where he gets buffed by another legendary card, and now that common card feels legendary. Yeah. And I think that word common confuses a lot of people,
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, there's so much.
I want to hang up and go play right now. That's what
I want.
Same here.
I want to say, like, we really want to now go and play and buy some lands and check out all those new challenges and everything. So I won't keep you too much longer, Blaze. The biggest thank you for coming up on our podcast and spilling some beans and letting us know a little bit more what's coming up. And hopefully we can do that again sometime later when more new things are coming up and have this again kind of marketing pushed through us. I'm very thankful that you dropped some packs for us to give away. That is going to be very cool for our listeners
so
also.
Awesome.
And thank you. Hopefully to see you again sometimes here, and keep on doing the great job that you're doing. Shout out again to the team. Shout out to the community. You guys are awesome. We see you everywhere. Keep on doing your things and promoting Hive and Splinterlands on the Web 2 layers. Do your thing. And Godspeed.
Yeah.
Vonok! And we're back from this amazing interview with Blaze. Man, we had so much fun. And as I said, man, you can really feel through a person like that. There's no lie how much he enjoys the game, you know.
Definitely.
And go ahead and check it out, splinterlands.com. A game with so many layers, games within the games, and you can earn stuff. There's campaign modes, there are wild modes,
You
there's
can collect stuff.
brawls, you can collect stuff, you can buy lands, anything and beyond, you know?
Definitely.
But
Yes. Why don't you say it? I know what you want to say, and it is so important, and it's so crazy, and so awesome.
I want to say the amazing big thank you to one user by the name of They Call Me Dan. He recently started following us, and he did something epic. Delegated to Cold Beetroot Soup 50,000 Hive.
HP.
HP, yeah, sorry. Hive power.
Amazing.
I was at work, and you were just... I was getting like tens of messages where you just said, dude.
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 And then he's like, dude, check the Cold Beetroot Soup account. And I opened the wallet, and there's extra 50,000 Hive power. Thank you, They Call Me Dan.
Thank you so much.
It means a lot to us. It means a lot to what we do. It means that we're doing something good.
Yeah. Yeah. The
and we're going to
support is
continue
immense.
that. Yeah,
definitely.
It's absolutely incredible. And we will continue doing that, upgrading our stuff, upgrading our studio, growing, and hopefully continue sharing this natural interest in Hive, interest in dApps, interest in everything what is happening around this community. Which
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's true. That's true. Thank you again. They Call Me Dan. It is amazing support for us, and it means a life for us. It means a lot.
Yep.
And now,
yes, I think some people are waiting for this moment. This moment now, as you can see, the Cold Beetroot Soup wheel is kind of in motion now, spinning and waiting to be pressed on. And today we are going to announce the winner of 50 Hive from the Hive-Echo
week number
call to action week number 9.
Yes.
9.
So we have again five users that had the most the biggest stats.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue doing that. And we have Pinpulse and Atsgalarda.
We have
again.
Davot.
We have Caleb Marvel 24.
Oh, Caleb Marvel 24, yeah.
And Wempro Mundo.
Man, all these names are difficult to... But
yeah.
I think eventually we'll get used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's really nice. It's really nice. Like, I saw when people are like posting stats, there were so many. Like, so many. It's incredible to see. Guys, everybody who's joining Hive-Echo, you are amazing. You're doing great stuff. Keep on pushing it. Let's work together, and look at what extra you get.
Yeah.
You get people who are not
extra.
doing people that are not doing this. Hivians, you're missing out. Go promote the community. It doesn't even look. If you have something else that's not in the files, please do. Yeah, as long as you promote Hive.
Yeah, yeah. It can be your own videos.
Yeah.
Super cool. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Drum roll.
Let the wheel spin. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And okay, who is going to be the winner?
And the winner
is... Oh, this is gonna be so close. It's going to be so close.
It's Caleb Marvel 24.
Woohoo! Congratulations
with winning 50 Hive.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, so now there's a call to action by Hive-Echo. Week number 10. Go check it out and go grab the lowest hanging fruit on the Hive blockchain. Get your rewards and get your rewards.
And more rewards.
So yeah, this is that with the winner announcement.
We're not done yet.
We're
not
done
with you yet.
We're not done with you yet. We were talking a little bit about your dream where you said that you won 70 million in the lottery, and he came to my house and he said, "Listen, quick to your job," and like we're getting out, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We were having coffee today at the place, and I was like, okay, let's just try. So I bought scratch cards. Bought 2 scratch cards where we can buy 5,300,000, and another one that we can win 70,000.
Listen, if we win the 5,300,000, we're gonna
Stake HBD.
We're gonna get some HP, and we're gonna quit our jobs, and we are just doing this full time. Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna use our lucky coin from Like2.
Yes, it's been
do
here
this
for a long time already.
So it says the winning numbers are upstairs and my numbers are here. So I'm gonna go from bottom up and then just check the winning numbers.
Okay.
Because like do one by one and then you check it out if we have it.
Yeah.
50, 20, 50, 50, 250,000. 50,000.
Ooh. Listen, yes. This is what we want. 50,000 is nice.
It's 3 times 50,000. Because I think that you have to have like 3 of those, right? Or I don't even know what I'm doing.
Just scratch it. Yes, you're scratching. Yes. Itchy and scratchy show.
50,000. Oh, 1, 2.
Man, I have no idea. I think. Well, we'll see.
So, like,
the numbers are the most important thing. I think maybe 3 numbers must be like that. It will have like the same thing. Hey.
Moment of truth.
Big community.
12. Oh. 12. That's 10 euros.
What? Really?
32. Dude, I'm freaking out.
Well, we won 10 euros.
32.
I'm sorry, no.
we need 56, 41, 48, or 47.
Okay. 38. Nothing.
38.
No.
15.
51. I'm like, oh.
2.5K.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
14. 58. I almost got a heart attack. Oh man.
56 on the 58.
56, 47, 41, 48. 42.
40. 24. No. Well, looks like looks like it's $10. 10 euros.
No. I paid 10 euros.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you want to do the other one? Oh,
sure.
This one.
70,000 you can win. So it's 3 times. Hey.
€.
Okay, let's see. Lucky number 11.
Lucky number 11. So we got 12 and
So
$10.
the first one is
30 bucks. 30 bucks.
The second one is $50. Third one is 2,500.
Oh, yeah.
Number
2,500.
4 is 10
10.
bucks. Number 5 is
30
bucks again.
Oh.
Number 6 is
Ah.
10 bucks, and then you have,
the
extra
extra
chance with number 7. Come on, 30. 7 euros?
Yeah, we won €7.
Ah,
Hey.
Hey,
So we
we
triple.
yeah, it's very
Triple.
nice. Ah, now we can buy 3 of them.
Yeah. And lose our whole money.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Woohoo.
So we got our money back and we won 5
And that's because this coin is so special. It's
Yes.
from Like2.
Like2
Yeah, Like2 coin.
I
give
like
us-
to coin.
I like the coin. Yes. Nice. Awesome, guys.
Super cool.
Awesome.
Is there anything else that we wanted to speak about? Talk about?
Probably there is, and we can, but it's been such a long
Yeah.
podcast. I think people will be like, it's enough.
Yeah. Check it out for Monday, the post about the DApp list. Oh no, Friday, sorry. Friday for the
Yeah,
DApp list.
so Friday we're gonna post a very important article about the Hive dApps going on the DApp list.
Yeah.
This is a huge movement. So get ready for
Get ready
some
for that.
really awesome
Hive
stuff.
Army, get ready.
Get ready.
And especially like with the first announcement with Splinterlands.
Oh yeah.
Splinterlands Army, get ready.
Get ready.
Set. Go! Okay, man. I think it was a great podcast. It was really cool to talk with Blaze. This
Awesome.
guy is amazing.